In this video, I want to tell you how Mahatma Gandhi became viral and the lessons that you can learn to make your message become popular. He was a lawyer from a humble background, but he managed to turn ideas into mass movements, a PR professional's dream or a marketeer's dream. So this is how he did it. Over the last couple of months, the research team at Atharva Marcom has been poring over books, periodicals and information to try to uncover how Mahatma Gandhi became literally a PR boss. Now imagine you are in the 1900s. These are the pictures that you see. There is no internet, there are very little phones, and communication is nearly next to impossible. There are people who are staying in far off places, almost cut off from the world. So imagine people who are staying in rural areas, even in far away from the cities. They literally have very little connection between the concept of patriotism and the whole concept of freedom struggle. So imagine in that kind of conditions, Mahatma Gandhi was able to give his message, convince people and get them to together fight against one of the most powerful empires of that time. Truly, literally a miracle. So how did he do it? These are some of the tricks or the tips that we have found that the Mahatma did extremely well, and probably you can too, to get your idea out. And the rules have not changed actually, whether it be you may have today Facebook or Twitter or social media. The rules have remained the same, and I'm going to tell you the rules that you can use to make your PR campaign as successful as the Mahatma's campaign to bring freedom to India. So number one, Mahatma in writing. The Mahatma was an ardent writer. Mahatma Gandhi was a prolific writer and he wrote hundreds of columns in newspapers, magazines and periodicals. The Mahatma never considered himself a very great student or a great master of English. In fact, he had an attitude of self-deprecation in which he said that my high school career was never above average. And I was thankful if I could pass the examinations. In fact, he said that distinction in school was almost beyond his aspirations. In a way, no person of that time immersed himself as much in the thoughts and the concerns of the ordinary people. And he wrote about this almost, immensely, which nobody else did at that time. So if I had the first tip to give you about being a phenomenon or being popular is write a lot. Number two, speaking. Mahatma Gandhi was a prolific speaker and he often took the podium at every chance that he could and gave out his ideas and connected to the people. Public speaking helps you connect to the audience as well as they see you as real. And that's kind of what you do on YouTube today. It also gave Gandhi an idea to test his ideas and almost get immediate feedback. Some of his most popular speeches include that at the Banaras Hindu University in 1916, where he said, "If we are to receive self-government, we shall have to take it. Freedom loving as the British Empire is, it will not be a party to give freedom to a people who will not take it themselves." Another popular speech of the Mahatma was the Dandi March speech on the 11th of March 1930, in which he said, "We have resolved to utilize all our resources in the pursuit of an exclusively non-violent struggle. Let no one commit a wrong in anger," and many others. So tip number two is talk a lot, speak a lot, give a lot of speeches, get your ideas out. Today you have a great tools, things like YouTube and other video sources. So by getting make sure that you get as much of speeches out to your audience or to your customers. That's point number two. Point number three, traveling. The Mahatma traveled a lot. He traveled the length and breadth of the country, and that actually got him to connect with his target audience, connect with the people. People could connect to him, and he could reach out and understand their concerns and problems. In fact, one of his first experiences of travel was moving to South Africa, where he really became a famous lawyer in South Africa, and he began to change. It's no surprise that traveling takes you outside your comfort zone. In fact, that's why probably people want to travel. What we have found at Atharva Marcom is throughout the freedom struggle, the Mahatma Gandhi traveled more than any other person in the freedom struggle movement. There may actually be a direct correlation in the amount that people travel and the acceptance of your ideas among people. So tip number 3 is travel often and travel wide if you want to reach your target customers. Tip number 4, Mahatma Gandhi was a champion at fundraising. You need funds to do a good marketing or a PR campaign. There are so many stories about Mahatma Gandhi and his amazing fundraising that he could do, which would touch the soul of any person. At one such meeting, the shawl that he was wearing, a merchant really valued that shawl because it was worn by the Mahatma. And Gandhi actually gave it to the merchant and told him to donate. The merchant offered him 100 rupees for the shawl, a great amount in that time. And Mahatma Gandhi actually gave that shawl to the merchant and asked him to contribute the 100 rupees to the fund, the Freedom Struggle Fund. So in a number of ways, Mahatma Gandhi was very good at raising funds, which enabled him to continue his work of the freedom struggle. There are a number of places which have documented it. For instance, in the coal town of Jharia, there was a large Gujarati community which had gathered, and Mahatma Gandhi managed to raise 60,000 rupees from this public meeting for the cause of the freedom struggle. In fact, he did not even spare Kasturba Gandhi. In one of the cases, one of the ladies from the crowd, she put a gold bangle and necklace on Kasturba Gandhi. Even that gold bangle and necklace was donated to the struggle, to the freedom struggle. In fact, Kasturba, it is documented that she was not very happy with this because she considered that to be a personal gift. But the Mahatma was unrelenting. So tip number 4, public relations is expensive. Make sure you have the funds for it. Tip number 5, Mahatma Gandhi's connect with the journalists and the media. Apart from running his own newspaper, he constantly kept in touch with the journalists and the editors of that time. Each time a decision of significance was taken, Gandhi ensured that there was an editor which was present at the meeting, editor of a newspaper. Gandhi's writings also appeared regularly in a newspaper called Young India, in which he regularly contributed. When it was published in Bombay, Young India also carried advertisements. So, whether it's soap manufacturers or Almera manufacturers, they all gave their advertisements in Young India and paid for it. A certain A. Ratna and Company of Madras would send you actually a picture of Mahatma Gandhi signed by him if you sent them 1 rupee, which was a big amount in those days. So tip number 5, stay connected to the media if you want to go viral. We also have written a number of articles on the same topic, and I'm going to link them below in the description because they were too long to bring out in this video. But make sure you check them out. And a lot of the books that we use to study this are also, I will also give them in the description so you can read them and learn more if you are interested. One of the best books is Ramchandra Guha's Gandhi, which has a lot of information and which is very new, and I'll give the link in the description. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, do subscribe and let us know your comments on why you think that the Mahatma became such a superstar in India, and what are the techniques you think that work in terms of becoming a mass phenomena and getting your ideas to the people. So tell us below. Until next time, take care. Bye.